Welcome, welcome. We're about to begin. So ASL and Spanish translation will be provided throughout the program.
Spanish translation device will be available at the check-in. So también tenemos dispositivos para las personas que no hablan inglés, pueden estar en la registración y hay dispositivos para las personas que no hablan inglés para la traducción en inglés.
Tonight's program will be live streamed on YouTube, so please post and share at hashtag TDOV 2023.
And if you do post us online, please make sure to tag us on Facebook, Transgender Day of Visibility, and Instagram, Trans March.
Please refrain from any flash photography. If you take pictures, like when you take flash photos and then like it interferes with the camera, we don't want that because we want to see everybody. So yes. No flash, please.
Yes, good evening, everyone. My name is Alejandra de la Vega, pronouns she, hers. And my co-MC here is
Helixer.
Yes. We would like to welcome you all to San Francisco's annual Trans Day of Visibility, TDOV. Join us to celebrate and accomplish our dreams and our futures. TDOV is the day to show our support and love for trans community. It aims to bring attention to accomplish of trans and GMCs, non-binary communities around the globe, while fighting how you say that word, please?
Cis-sexism.
Yes, transphobia by spreading knowledge and awareness.
So, yeah, give it up.
Yes.
So unlike Transgender Day of Remembrance, this is not a day of mourning. This is a day of action and celebration of our resiliency. Can we make some noise?
Yes.
So just in 2023, there have been more than 400 anti-trans bills introduced to legislatures across the United States. Boo, we hate that. This is in addition to a new attempt in Texas by Attorney General and Governor directing the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services to investigate the provisions of gender-affirming care as child abuse. Whack, that's whack. Thankfully, a judge has temporarily halted this. And the appalling new law in Florida outlawing discussion of LGBTQ+ identities in school. Furthermore, the violence against trans women of color has reached a critical mass. Last year, over 50 transgender people were killed. Sadly, 2023 has already seen at least 9 transgender people fatally shot or killed by other violent means. We say at least because too often these stories go unreported or misreported. In previous years, the majority of these people were Black and Latinx transgender women.
Yes. In the increasing transphobic global political climate, we must use our visibility to mobilize trans people against oppression. Tonight, we will honor organizations and people that are working towards the change every day, as trans community members doing the work to increase our visibility and joy in sectors of art. We call on you to take action. Speak out when you see something. Show up when you're needed, and educate others as we critical to our safety and well-being. We recognize that while being visible is important, we must take action against transphobia. This is not our work alone. We call our cis allies to join us. Visibility is not enough alone to bring transgender liberation. However, we could use visibility as a vital tool for transgender justice.
Hey. So Transgender Day of Visibility is recognized across the country and internationally on March 31st in hundreds of classrooms, universities, community centers, churches, and street actions. You are not alone, we are not alone.
Yes, give it up. I cannot hear you. Are we here? Yes, make some noise. Girl, I'm sweating over here. I'm shaking, my hands are shaking, my palms I'm sweating. Okay, we're making strides to transform how people think about gender around the world and have achieved a number of major community achievements despite the barriers put in our way. In the last year, we watched Kim Petras to be the first openly trans person to win a Grammy. We also had Trans March back in full force in person with over 8,000 attendees. What else do we have?
The first trans stage at SF Pride in over 10 years.
Yes.
Come on.
Ex-gender options in passports become federally recognized.
The Department of Homeland Security began updating scanners away from gender-based systems which produce false alarms and in sensitive areas for many transgender people. Who's been patted down at the airport because they're like, that's a girl, and then you walk up and they're like, pat, pat, oh.
Okay, so Leah Thomas became the first known transgender athlete to win a Division I national championship.
Trans powerlifter J.C. Cooper wins discrimination suit against USA Powerlifting.
Yes, plus James Rosner is the first out trans man elected to be U.S. state legislator. Plus, we've been on influx and trans-specific organizations, groups, and programming popping up in the community, creating more opportunities to connect with another. We know that trans disability is more than just headlines and exploitation. It is about equity, equality, safety, and visibility in our schools, or workplaces, or families. It's about you, our dreams, and what we want to share with the world. We are not alone. Are y'all ready to take some action? Are we ready to take some action? Yes.
So we will open our event with an invocation by Holy Old Man Bull. We love a page turn, oh my gosh. Holy Old Man Bull is a retired gender identity discrimination investigator and policy analyst for the city and county of San Francisco, an LGBT Speakers Bureau Coordinator Emeritus for Community United Against Violence, and an expert witness on gender identity policies for law enforcement. Holy Old Man Bull is a bisexual, transgender, two-spirit elder who spends his months of shelter in place, puttering in his vegetables in his garden, and spending quality time with his beloved partner Nancy and yellow lab Frankie. Born in the territory of Alaska and raised in California, Marcus lives in Sonoma County. He is Ohlone, Blackfoot, Mexican, Irish, and Scottish. All right, we're gonna bring, hey.
It's welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you. Wow, what a crowd. Yeah. I don't know if y'all know me. I'm the old man who gets to welcome you every year, and it's actually absolutely my honor. And I'm really happy that we have a day where we can celebrate. I know it's coming up in June, but this is a day where we can be visible. So I know I'm singing to the choir, but you all should know what's going on. We're going to talk about that in a minute. What I want to do, first of all, is to greet you on behalf of the Ramaytush Ohlone people, because you are on Ramaytush Ohlone land, in a village called Yelamu. And on behalf of Grave Castro and the Association of Ramaytush, I welcome you, and I ask you to be good visitors while you're here. Take care of this place like it's your own, and leave it better than you find it. You need to know that we are alive, that the Ohlone people are living, and we're grateful for your respect and your acknowledgement of that. I'm going to offer an invocation in just a second, but I take an opportunity to preach for a minute. And I'm going to say, there is no time but now. These children can't wait for us to get off our butts and do something. There is no time but now, because the entire state of Kentucky has just become a horror zone for transgender kids. And don't think it's going to stop with the kids, because they're already writing legislation to disallow the insurance companies from paying for our gender-affirming treatments. So it doesn't stop with kids, it starts with kids. And it's ironic because they say they're protecting kids. I would have transitioned at age 4 if it wasn't 1961. I knew who I was, and these kids know who they are, and it's our job to protect them, all of us who are old enough to do something. And this means, seriously, leaving this building with a mission in your heart of where you're going to give money or time or resources or energy, the emails and letters and phone calls you're going to write and make, because that's what makes a difference. So the only time is now. Say it with me, now. The only time is now. When? Now. When? Now. All right. Carry that in your heart and do something with it, please. Wait till I get on the catwalks, babies. But seriously, I want to welcome our ancestors. I want to call all those who came before us and all those who will come after us. I want to call upon the creation force that made us all, because us being here at this time in this place is an absolute mathematical miracle. It's a beautiful thing to be in this moment and sharing it with you. There's love in that. So think about who made you, and think about the tens of thousands of generations that fan out behind you. Because all of these people's love is what made it possible for you to be here today. Call upon our trans ancestors who are no longer with us, the old ones who watch over us. And stand if you can. If you can't, don't worry. Please take your hats off. Unless your religion requires you to wear something during prayer. Ancestors, grandparents, grandmothers, grandfathers, those who come before us and those who come after us, we thank you for this moment. We thank you for the now. We thank you for the opportunity to make lives better for those who come after us. We thank you for the chance to do better in our own lives. We ask you to watch over everyone in this house, everyone in this country, everyone in this world, everyone in this planet who is trans and targeted. We ask you to create safety for all of us. Keep us in your hearts and watch over us so that hatred doesn't find a way to keep us from making this world a better place. Watch over the people who made this event possible, who make it possible for us to come over every year and have a chance to sit together and break bread and share love and celebrate our visibility. Keep everyone safe, healthy, happy. May every living thing have food, clean air, clean water, shelter, a warm bed, companionship, love, family, community, and purpose. No song.
Yes, give it up. Thank you so much, Holy Old Man, for that beautiful invocation. Before we jump into what we have, I want to say two things. First, excuse if you, I'm sorry, ASL, my English is not really good. I'm a good looking, my English is not. As once Celia Cruz says, I'm sorry, my English is not very good looking. But hey, we're here. That's all that matters.
Also, can we make some, or actually, can we show some appreciation for our interpreter?
Yes.
Because accessibility is important. Let's go.
Yes. So, we want to give a special thanks to our sponsors and community partners who join us in making tonight happen. We could not be doing this celebration without your tremendous support and the work you do every day for the community.
So let's give it up for Crane Center,
Gender Help SF,
Gilead,
Lion Martin Clinic Services,
National Center for Lesbian Rights,
Open House,
Rosen Design House,
St. Francis Memorial Hospital,
San Francisco AIDS Foundation,
San Francisco Community Health Center,
SF Transgender Empowerment Advocacy Mentorship Program,
Shanti,
Trans Pilot Program,
Tito's Handmade Vodka.
Yay.
Ooh. I need one of those.
One Hope.
Moonstar Catering,
And then we've got silver sponsors. Bridge HIV,
Fresh Meat Productions,
San Francisco Transgender Film Festival,
James Hormel LGBTQIA Center,
part of our Bay Area,
San Francisco Health Plan,
and SF Pride. Two more.
Trans Drive,
Ella para Translatinas.
yes, okay. Now, are we ready for the first performance of the night? I cannot hear you. Are we
said,
ready?
Are you ready?
¿Estamos listos esta noche? Eso. Next, we have an amazing performer. You can catch him performing at shows around the Bay. California's local slut boy, Mateo I can say, help me please. Briscoe is known for the indie rock pop tunes, soundtrack hits like One Day, or award-winning short film Lover Girl, and his newest single, Insane, is streaming in all platforms. So please welcome to the stage, Mateo.
Sorry.
Briscoe, yes. Give it up, please.
Hello, everybody. Pardon me while I get set up real quick. All right, hello, beautiful people. I'm so excited to be here selling Trans Day Visibility with you all. Again, my name is Mateo Briscoe. This song I'm about to sing is called Sticky Situations. It's about equality for every race, for every gender, for everyone. So yeah, the song is called Sticky Situations. Whoa. Now. So let's talk about a sticky situation that everyone is too scared to get in. Raise your fists and stand with me. You see the family sitting over there, mother's crying, child in arms. It's hard to bear that now. Well, they're all alone. You see, there was another black shoe just around the way. It was a father and a husband, and that cop will say it was self-defense. But we know he was innocent. So let's talk about a sticky situation that everyone is too scared to get in. Raise your fists and stand with me. Well, when they think they can just get away, but there's more of us than many ways. So raise your fists and stand with me. You see the beautiful girl standing over there with a fair brown skin and the lovely hair. She's so down now. She's so cynical now. You see, just last week she was making plans to hang with her pops, and that's when she got that call. Well, he was going back home. So let's talk about a sticky sticky situation that everyone is too scared to get in. Raise your fists and stand with me. Well, when they think they can just build walls that would tear them down, 'cause we're just that strong. Oh, raise your fists and stand with me. Stand with me. Stand with me. If you're fed up and you're fighting on, you see the beautiful boy standing over there, love with his best friend. Oh, on the run now, because the world is cruel as hell. She just wants to wear dresses and feel pretty. He just wants a new chest to feel so free. They try to rip out pride, but we're not backing down this time. So let's talk about a sticky situation that everyone is too scared to get in. Raise your fists and stand with me. Thank you very much. Again, my name is Mateo Briscoe. This is my friend Jesse. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you very much.
Okay, it works. Give it up one more time for Mateo!
Woo!
Thank you so much for
Yes.
your art. Thanks for sharing your art with us.
Amazing. Oh my God. I was dancing backstage. We were dancing just like, you know, together.
Backstage. All right, we're gonna introduce our next performer. So when I saw this next performer in the lineup, I literally screamed backstage and scared everybody, but that's just because like I have golden retriever energy, and like when I see my friends, I'm like, ah! So, yeah. Our next performer is Dylan McKeever.
Woo!
Make some noise for Dylan. Let's go. All right, so she is a stand-up comedian, writer, artist, musician, and video maker based in California. Her work revolves around her queer identity, trans issues, race, politics, sex, and dating. She has performed at comedy venues including the Hollywood Improv, the Comedy Store, and SF Sketchfest, and has collaborated with brands including HBO, TikTok, Instagram, Giphy, and ATTN. As a double earth sign, she enjoys dim sum, dog watching, and late afternoon naps. So, quick note, when the pandemic kicked off, she made so many plant videos with like her eyes and mouth over the plants, and it was just funny. She addressed really important issues that were going on and made it super funny. So you're in for a treat. Give it up for Dylan McKeever!
Woo! Yes, welcome.
Thanks. Hi, guys. Look at us. This is so nice. So many trans people out here, so much support for trans people. Give it up for yourselves one time. Yes. Oh my God, how nice. That intro was correct. My name is Dylan McKeever. Dylan McKeever, and I point that out because I feel like it's a name that doesn't fit me very well, right? When I hear my name, all I can picture is a very pale, very red-headed Irish boy, right? Sort of like, oh, who is that handsome rogue, traipsing over green cliffs of clover? That's that Dylan McKeever boy. Send him a pint, a Jameson. One reason for my name is that my dad is Irish. He's half Irish and half Mexican, so you can probably guess what his favorite food is, right? Yeah, it's the body and blood of Christ. I used to love it too, until one day I hated it. My mom is not first, not second, but third generation Chinese. So her favorite food? Just a Costco hot dog, baby, yeah. That's the only connection we still have to our Chinese heritage, which is an enormous appetite for killer deals. Yes. Anyway, that's all a very long walk to tell you that I am indeed triracial, or in layman's terms, just naturally good looking. Yeah. Thank you. Uh-huh. You see it, right? It's like I'm catnip for guys whose main thing in life is software development. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. Anyway, there's a way more pertinent reason why my name doesn't fit me, and obviously, you guys know it's because I'm trans, and I was just way too lazy to change my name when I came out. Right? Because it's a bunch of work, right? You gotta go to the DMV and fill out a bunch of forms or something, right? You gotta go to the doctor, the court, I don't know. And it's kind of like, Joy identifies as a woman, but I kind of identify as an exceedingly lazy person before that. Hell yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Do I have any other self-identified lazy people in the audience tonight? All right. The rest of you too lazy to respond? Okay. I feel you. Well, it's good to be with my fellow LGBTQs, but let's go to bed quickly after this show, right? Let's get in bed. All right, you can come up next. I'm gonna come talk to Nico. Anyway, I love being trans. It's my identity. I feel so good about it, you know? And it's good to get out there. It's good to like get out there and perform, right? Like, especially right now when things are so intense. Yeah, I'm performing right now. What? Someone just asked if I'm performing right now. Yeah, this is performance. Then natural, right? Feels, are you waiting for the jokes to happen? Is that? All right, I'll do some jokes, I guess. I'll start doing some jokes. So, you guys might be familiar with this, but as a trans person, so many people come up and ask me, and they're like, Dylan, did you do it? Like, did you do that shit? Did you get that shit done, girl? And I'm always like, what are you talking about? And they're always like, you know, have you had the surgery? And first of all, I want to say, oh my God, thank you so much for asking. I love fielding questions about my genitals, especially here in the 12 items or less line at Trader Joe's. Second, like, you know, it's not comfortable to talk about, right? It's not something I want to share with everyone, right? It's private information. But fuck it, this is TDOV. This is a completely safe space. I can talk about it here, right? Obviously. Okay, well, I guess I want you guys to know that with a lot of time, a lot of pain, and a shit ton of money, that I did get the surgery. I got a second dick installed, y'all. Yes! Boom! 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 Yes! And it's phenomenal, right? Like, I finally feel like I'm in the body that I was meant to be born in, right? Got that double pump action going on, right? I can play both bongo drums hands-free. And I can DP your girlfriend by myself, so it's a wonderful situation. If you're considering it, I highly recommend it. All right, you guys are warming up a little. Okay, someone's ready. I heard someone's ready. I don't need to tell you guys this, but it's a hard time to be trans right now, right? So much hate, so much bitterness, but you know, stuff like this is like very reaffirming because I'm like, damn, we're out here, like there's so much of us, feels good to be in community, but you know, it's hard out there in the world, right? Like, hell yeah, give it up. Yeah, right? Here we are, together. It feels so good. But you know, like when we're out there in the world, it's hard. You know, there's so many haters. You know, people are like, you know, like, don't play our sports and stay out of our bathrooms and you're not a real woman unless you bleed. Which, okay, by the way, I do bleed every month. It's a little thing called hemorrhoids and it's the bane of my existence. So if anyone else gets a period, I know what you're going through. Anyway, I wanted to share a story about one of the first times I realized that I was a real woman, and Coincidentally, it has to do with using a women's restroom in public. All right, story time. So I can pee standing up, right? Technically, all of us probably can, but I'm really good at it, and I greatly prefer it. Like if I'm in a public restroom, right? Because it's way more hygienic. If I don't have to touch anything, I greatly prefer that, right? In and out. But if I'm in like a women's public restroom, I wanna, I don't wanna make anyone feel uncomfortable. I don't wanna cause a scene or anything, right? So what do? I go through the fucking rigmarole of sitting down to pee, right? I wipe everything down because everything's wet. I like slowly pull out the parchment paper. I tear along the edges and slowly pull it out, set it down like a fitted sheet. Right? So much work. And then I'll finally like turn around and sit down to pee. Sometimes I'll even, this is real. Sometimes I'll even make like a hissing noise with my mouth while I pee. So it sounds a little more authentico, you know what I'm talking about? A little, like at the same time. And so a lot of times I've put on this like pretty amazing song and dance, and there's no one even left in the restroom, and it was all for nothing. Anyway, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Dylan, do you really think sitting down to pee makes you a real woman? And the answer is no, of course not. The reason this story makes me a real woman is because I've taken great effort to make other people feel comfortable at my own inconvenience. And if that's not the definition of a real woman, of what a real woman does, y'all can eat my ass, okay? What's it gonna take? What the fuck's it gonna take? I like this. What the fuck? Okay, sorry. Let me. give me the a little bit. Okay. I don't know. Guys, I started dating men for the first time in my life. I know what you're thinking. Boo. I'm gonna say that line again, and I just want you guys to like lay into me, okay? You guys up for that? Just fucking tear into me, okay? Are we ready? All right, here we go. Guys, I just started dating men for the first time in my life. Yeah, I know. I know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm out of my mind. But I want to try it out. I spent my teens and 20s only dating women, and it's fun to know you're never too old to make a mistake, right? No, it's not a mistake. It's just different, right? Let me give you an example. If I'm in bed with a woman and things are happening and they're moving along, I might just stop and check in with her and be like, hey, I want to stop and check in, make sure everything's going okay, If you need anything to change, just let me know. I want you to know that I love sharing this space with you. I love sharing this intimacy with you. I want you to know that I see you, I honor you. You're a goddess and a queen, right? And she'll say the same thing back. She'll be like, oh my God, Dylan, you're a beautiful angel, and I'm so glad you decided to spend your brief time on Earth with me, right? Gay, little check-in, we'll go right back to fucking, right? 20 seconds. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys are gay, right? Hell yeah, okay. Gay shit. The problem is, I find myself trying to do the same thing with men that I'm sleeping with. And it goes so much more differently. So if I'm in bed with a man and things are happening, I'll try to do my thing and check in and be like, hey, I want to check in, make sure everything's going okay. Do you need anything? Do you need anything to change? And he'll just be like, no. And I'll be like, okay, do you want to check in with me and anything? And he'll just be like, no. And I'll be like, okay, listen, fuck, I know you're a straight guy, and up until this moment, you never had a dick in your mouth. Let alone two, in my case. Are you enjoying that, you dumb slut? Yeah! And dude, it's always a surprise to see how enthusiastic straight men are about going down on me, right? Like, they'll act all coy and shy about it. They'll be like, you know, they'll be like, first of all, girl, you're cute as fuck, obviously. But I've never done this kind of thing before. You know, I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm a little scared. Maybe we can just take it slow, right? And I'll be like, sure, baby, like whatever you need. But as soon as it comes out, they're just like, and I'm always like, oh my God, where's this coming from? But also, say it with me, who cares? But it's always a surprise, right? It's always this 180 flip, you know, that I never see coming. And you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when you see like a tiny little terrier dog like out in public and it's like being carried around in a handbag. And you can tell it lives on like the 10th floor of an apartment building. And it has this like gooey-eyed look on its face that just says like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Is this it? Is this my life? Just pampered? Just being carried around like this? I don't know what I'm here for. Until one day that dog is on a walk with its owner and it sees like a rat scurry out from a dumpster. And suddenly everything clicks in that dog's mind and it's like, holy shit, I'm a ratting terrier. I was literally like designed to like chase down rats and crush their guts in my jaws on a farm in the like countryside. And that dog will like tear away from its owner and chase down that rat with this like ferocity and intensity and sense of initiative that it never displayed in its life before. It'll get that rat in its guts and just like, ah. Guys, that's exactly what it's like when straight men go down on me, okay? Something clicks in their mind and they're like, holy shit, I'm a cocksucker, ba-ba-da, 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 bow. Anyway, just to put a bow on that metaphor, straight men are dogs, which I think we're all sort of aware of, but my cock is some garbage rat that they're all dying to get into their mouths. Thank you, I think that's the end of my set. My name is Dylan McKeever. Happy TDOV, everyone, this is so great.
Give it up one more time for Dylan McKeever.
Yes. Okay. You sure you don't want 10 more minutes? There's some fine men back there. There's some fine men back there. For one instance, hold on. Help me here. Hold this.
I got you. Don't even.
Hold on. I forgot I was married, so just let me.
I'm a
Let
service.
me put my
switch.
ring back on. Okay, for one instance. Oh my God. Oh Jesus Christ. Somebody want to come backstage with me? Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Can I
that's-
volunteer?
I was having fun back there. Okay. Thank you once again for Dylan. Give it up one more time. Yes.
I just wanted to ask real quick, who's having a good time? Hell yeah. Like Dylan said, things are hard, things are tough. I almost didn't want to leave the house today because baby has depression. Ooh. And the news makes me sad. Ooh. But tonight I'm surrounded by queer people, trans people, celebrating our art with my friends, making new friends. So there's power in community, y'all.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you for mentioning
Sure.
it. Claro que sí. ¿Dónde están mis latinos? Do we have latinos in the house? Yes. Woo, cha-cha. Okay. So next we have a video from our sponsors. So we would like to bring up Naya Rose and Lucy Gonzalez. See that? I can say that. Lucy Gonzalez. That's how you say it. Not Lucy Gonzalez. Okay, Lucy Gonzalez. To speak a little more about gender health SF. So give it up for Naya Rose and Lucy Gonzalez. Gonzalez.
Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be here tonight, seeing everyone's beautiful faces. We're here from Gender Health SF. My name is Naya, or Naya Rose. I just started working for Gender Health SF, excuse me. And I just wanted to pass it over to my colleague.
My name is Luciana Gonzalez. Thank you so much for that clarification and that visibility to my name, darling. Thank you. And I am so honored to be one of the navigators for Gender Health San Francisco, because this is really one of those organizations that has been rooted with love, kindness, and respect in our community when we have been rising and have been turned down in many different states. Gender Health San Francisco is that place that gives you and makes you feel how you feel inside on the outside. And I would like to show y'all some of our experiences from people from our community, which are just to die for. Thank y'all.
As I came back to my body, looking beyond the mirror, I told myself, stop, look, and love who you are today.
Ahora soy tan feliz y me siento realizada como mujer y no me arrepiento de nada.
I found such happiness and wholeness becoming who I am, so much so, even when I am misgendered, I am not offended. I understand that they are not where I am, and I will not pause my life waiting for them to catch up. I will be where I'm meant to be with open arms.
I've come to believe that God made me transgender. I don't feel like I was put in the wrong body. I don't feel like there was a mistake made. I believe that I am transgender to help people understand differences. My very existence causes trouble, and that's something I'm proud of.
What? Woo! That was really powerful. Give it up for Gender SF. Oh my God. It's nice seeing my community out there and being happy and being themselves, right? Yes.
Who's ready for another speaker? Hell yeah.
I can't hear you. Are y'all ready?
All right. Our next speaker is Gabby Burgos Colon. They are a non-binary Latina from San Juan, Puerto Rico. They have over a decade in experience in strategic communications across multiple industries and are amplifying trans and non-binary voices as the Special Programs Associate at the Transgender District. Gabby pioneered transgender representation in New Orleans City Hall as the first person under the trans umbrella to serve the city council and help develop a resolution to make gender marker changes more accessible for trans and non-binary folks. Gabby currently sits on the board of the Alice B. Tolkis and the Harvey Milk Democratic Clubs, where they continue their work as an advocate for the LGBTQ community. Please give a Trans Day of Visibility welcome to Gabby!
Woo! Gabby Burgos Colon! Yes, ooh, Latina spice.
Hello, everyone. Oh my God, if I would have known that they were gonna read that whole thing, that was like half of my speech, so. Hi! Can you hear me? Can you see me? Good, because I see y'all, and I hear y'all too. And I really wanna take this moment really quickly to just acknowledge that we are here, y'all, and we are still here despite everything that's happening out there. Okay, can we get an amen for it? I'm sorry, what? Are we not happy that we're here? Thank y'all. There's been a lot going on, and we've been through a lot, and I want to focus on the positive because we've been through a lot, but we've done a lot in this city specifically. San Francisco is such an amazing place. We started the week with a youth-led march that brought together a coalition of elected officials, trans-serving organizations, and the community all in one place honestly, if I can be vulnerable and real with y'all, I expected about 200, like maybe like 80 people showing up. But 250 people showed up for that in support of trans liberation, which is amazing because, you know, it's so discouraging to see all of the, what is it now, like almost 500,000 or 500,000 anti-trans legislations out. Yes, let's. But seeing families, seeing people that are our allies, which is what we're actually striving to have, come together in support of our community is so important. You know, when I lived in New Orleans and when I was doing my work over there, I guess I should let y'all know. Today is actually, I'm new here in the Bay Area, if y'all didn't know. Today is my 1.5 year anniversary as a baby. And it was wild to see my experience in New Orleans because I felt seen. I started my city hall job. I had just come out as non-binary, but I was very isolated. There was no sense of community where I was. I came here, I moved, I packed my whole car and my cat, and came to San Francisco. For the first time ever, I moved to the Tenderloin not even knowing that I lived in the epicenter of the movement for trans and queer liberation, which started in 1966 with the Compton cafeteria riots. We live in the place where this whole thing started. And I'm shook and annoyed that we're still fighting for the same thing that we were fighting for nearly like half a century ago. I'm like, please, yeah, absolutely. So, Transgender Day of Visibility is not enough. This year, we demanded a week. There were week-long events, and there are actually week-long events after that. I think that we, as trans people, deserve visibility throughout the entire year. Because we are here, right? We contribute in every single industry that makes this country successful. And no shade, we're sickening too. So, but you know what? I thought long and hard about what I wanted to say, and I'm all about highlighting strengths, but also opportunities. And when we talk about Transgender Day of Visibility, we always talk about it as like a monolith. Like, we are here to uplift trans visibility as a community, right? Every single person here. But we've seen how all of this hate and all of this bullying has fragmented us. How can we my question is, how can we as a community come together and make sure that we are making ourselves visible for each other? Yeah. Ay, mi amor. Por supuesto. Por supuesto. We are here to, soy latina, so tengo que hablar español, o sea, trans power, poder latine, poder translatina, everything. But what I wanted to mention was that it is very important. I think about the people that, when I came to San Francisco, I did feel seen, like I did in New Orleans. But for the first time, I felt like I was part of a community. There were people like my friends, like Aubrey, like Jupiter, Ivory, may her rest in peace, that for the first time affirmed me for where I was in my transition. There were mentors like Honey, like Aria, like Anjali, all these people that I looked up to that are doing amazing work in their own right, that are
welcoming and willing to collaborate and build coalitions. And I'm so happy to be a part of that work here in San Francisco as the Special Projects Associate at the Transgender District. And I say all of these things strategically, and this is me being vulnerable, because I know that there are a lot of, we love to throw the shade, we love to do everything, but I am here telling y'all that I am ready to build coalition, to build community with every single one of y'all. And I want all of y'all to reach out to me specifically so that we can make that happen. We cannot continue to fragment ourselves because these people are literally doing all of these instigations, all these threats on purpose so that, yes, ma'am, absolutely. Anyways, I really appreciate y'all. We are strong, we are beautiful, and MS sickening, so please enjoy and have a wonderful time. Mwah. Bye.
Woo! Give it up for Miss Gaby Burgos Colon, Puerto Rico. Okay, yes, don't trip. You can trip all over me, not the chorus.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Oh. Where's the Tito's?
Backstage. Okay, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Time
Let's
to be
get back.
serious.
Be serious, please.
Give it up one more time for Gabby.
Woo!
Hell yeah. Like she said, or like they said, like we are visible, we are here. And a lot of us are pushing industries in this country that make this shit run, and we're not being recognized. It's like, it's time for change, babes.
Next, we will introduce a next sponsor, Real from Bridge HIV. So please, play the video. Action. Yes. Thank you, Bridge HIV, for your continued support to TDOV. Oh my God. At this point, I would like to introduce our next performer. Lakasha Datran is an artist with a powerful vision and experience of over 30 years, rooted in the forms of Indian classic dance, theater, and visual arts. Lakasha believes in using her aesthetic creations to move audiences into action, to find the humanity and essential values of community of all abilities and experiences. Lakasha has introduced original theater works that feature LGTB perspective with a focus on unfolding her female soul trait in a transgender identity and her strength and beauty as a trans woman. When she looks back, she feels the ongoing pain as an artist of gender. Lakasha has been strengthening her artist skills so far in Chicago as a winner of 2 prestigious awards of 3 Arts of Performing Arts and the Speak Micro Grand Award for Visual Arts. She feels that visual arts is performing art, are the 2 eyes that led my way as a trans woman and artist. So please help me welcome to this stage, Lakasha the Tran. Yes! Give it up!
Oh
Give it up for Laksha!
Woo!
Thank you for that
One more
performance.
time. Yes. That was beautiful.
All right, y'all. Y'all have been an amazing audience so far. We love it when you cheer for us. All right, so we are going to be having a we're concluding the first half of the show. Thanks for tuning in on the live stream. Thanks for being here in person. We will have a short 5-minute intermission, very, very short. And then we'll have our results from our Trans Day Visibility Awards. How many times can I say that in a day before I get it wrong? You know what I'm saying? I've been saying it for like a week, so.
Oh, you counting, huh? No more Tito's.
So if you want, take a little pee-pee break, get a little food, and get ready for some beats by DJ Rapture!
Regresamos en 5 minutos. 5 minutes. Ooh, that's
How was that
amazing.
intermission?
¿Y
Very
dónde
short,
está mi
sweet.
gente? Woo! Yes. So welcome back to our program. We are excited to get this started. Are we ready to go to the second part of the program? Yes, that's the energy I need. There you go. So before we go into this, here's a message from our sponsors at St. Francis Memorial Hospital. Play the video.
Hi, I'm Dee Hilton, the transgender navigator at St. Francis Memorial Hospital here in San Francisco. In honor of Transgender History Month, here are 3 historical moments that happened right here at St. Francis. In the 1980s, Dr. Douglas Oosterhout, considered a pioneer of facial feminization and masculinization surgeries, provided life-changing care to trans patients here and trained many to follow in his footsteps, including a member of our current surgical team. In 2016, the Gender Institute was established here at St. Francis to provide specialized services and supports to our gender diverse patients throughout their stay and even after. And in 2021, St. Francis was awarded the Surgical Review Corporation's Center of Excellence in Gender Confirmation Surgery accreditation, making us the first hospital in the world to achieve this distinction in gender-affirming care. Our commitment to providing high-quality services to trans and gender-expansive communities is nothing new. It's what we do here at St. Francis.
Woo! Give it up for St. Francis. Thank you for the support. You all do an amazing job. Give it up for St. Francis one more time. Yes.
We're gonna bring up our next
Hola, mamacita.
group. It's a whole group. All right, it's gonna be the Bay Area Trans Mass Calendar. Make some noise. They say. Maybe I will. All right, as trans mass individuals, we're no strangers to being seen in ways that don't align with our identities. When it comes to our bodies and sexualities, we tend to be hyper fetishized or passed over entirely, which significantly impacts our physical health, mental health, and sense of identity. In 2022, the Bay Area Trans Mass Calendar came together to create a sexy calendar that would give trans masculine individuals the opportunity to showcase their identities, bodies, and sexualities on their own terms. As our project picked up steam, they developed a second goal, using the project as a way to circulate resources back into the community. This year, the Trans Mass Calendar presents their second cohort of trans masculine models here today at Trans Day of Visibility. Welcome to the stage of Trans Mass Calendar, Bay Area.
Yo, what's going on? How y'all doing? All right, let's kick the music. All right, how y'all doing out there? I said, how y'all doing out there? All right, we got Bay Area Trans Masculine Calendar Committee, and we're bringing out our first Mr. February. Give it up for Mr. February. All right, next we have March. That's right, give it up to him, y'all. Next we have April. All right, our next is August. Give it up for Mr. August. We want to make sure we represent our elders out here. All right, now we got September, which is our own DJ. All right, next we got October. Give it up for October, y'all. Representing that Black Panther movement. All right, next we got November. We got next November. Representing that Narcan. And last but not least, we got December. That's right, give it up for December, y'all. Come on, Transmass Calendar, second edition. I want y'all to come up here to the front. I want the people to see who y'all are. This is our second edition Bay Area Transmasculine Calendar. We want to say thank you to our community, but we also want to make sure that y'all understand that transmasculine identities are important. Non-binary identities are important. So I want y'all to give it up for the non-binary people. Non-binary people, make sure y'all get y'all praise up here. Because we all exist up under this umbrella, right? As transmasculine people, it's not just about one, but it's about us all. And we have to make sure that we stay included and diverse in our transness. All right, y'all, thank y'all. Give them one more bow, y'all. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all. Make sure that y'all go back there and buy our calendar. We have first edition and second edition calendars. We also have stickers back there. So please make sure you come by the Transmasculine calendar and come and support us.
Woo! Thank y'all. Give it up one more time for Bay Area Transmass Calendar. Yes. Oh my God. Take me to December. Oh my God. I can't wait till December to come to my room. Oh my God. See what? That's what I meant whenever I say I was having fun backstage. You know? Okay. So once again, thank y'all. Okay. So. Now, we would like to introduce our next sponsor video, none other than Gilead!
I'm a transgender woman, I'm HIV positive, and my dream was always to be loved and be accepted. My name is Diva, and I'm on Biktarvy.
Biktarvy is a complete one-pill, once-a-day treatment used for HIV in certain adults. It's not a cure, but with one small pill, Biktarvy fights HIV to help you get to and stay undetectable. That's when the amount of virus is so low it cannot be measured by a lab test. Serious side effects can occur, including kidney problems and kidney failure. Rare life-threatening side effects include a buildup of lactic acid and liver problems. Do not take Biktarvy. If you take dofetilide or rifampin, tell your doctor about all the medicines and supplements you take. If you are pregnant or breastfeeding, or if you have kidney or liver problems, including hepatitis. If you have hepatitis B, do not stop taking Biktarvy without talking to your doctor. Common side effects were diarrhea, nausea, and headache. If you're living with HIV, keep loving who you are and ask your doctor if Biktarvy is right for you.
Woo! Thank you so much, Gilead.
Give it up one more time!
Yes. Are we still awake in here?
Are y'all cozy? Are you like,
yeah.
You know, sometimes you eat and you drink a little bit and then you get a little cozy or whatever?
Yeah. Don't get too cozy because then I get cozy and you don't want me to get cozy. I start taking my clothes off.
Maybe we do want to be cozy.
Okay. So I just want to say thank you, Gilead, for the amazing job that y'all do and for making this happen.
Hi.
You know who else makes this happen? Do you know who else makes this whole event happen? No?
It's a committee.
The committee, of course, the organizing committee.
Does anything run without a committee?
We would not be here if it was not because of the committee. Okay? So please give it up for Nico Storman,
Sydney Loyola,
Mia Mitchell,
Amanda Lopez,
Tita Aida,
Luisa Rivera,
Jojo Taimo, I can't say.
Jojo Tai Mookie Go.
Just Jojo. Where's Jojo at? Just Jojo. Okay.
Amit Patel.
And Aisha Stevens. So give it up for the organizing committee this afternoon, this night. Yes. Yes, thank you for all the hard work that y'all doing for putting this together. Okay?
My name is Luis Rivera. I'm part of the committee, and I advocate and I actually activate to speak Spanish, please, to have our own language. And we got Gabi, and it's supposed to be Alejandra de la Vega speak Spanish. I've been here for an hour and a half, and I haven't heard any Spanish. That's what I am, okay? Simple. So mi lenguaje es en español y quiero visibilidad con mi comunidad latina. Simple. Y ojalá que las gentes que hablan español hablen español, por favor. Gracias.
Muchas gracias, Luisa Rivera. Un aplauso para la señora Luisa Rivera. Claro que sí, los latinos estamos presentes esta noche. Yes, we are.
Who's ready for some awards? So, I don't know if you knew, but this is not only, a cabaret type of show, but it's also an award show. So, we are now in the awards portion of the show. Show.
Show.
I'll play too much. All right, so we are super thrilled for all the participation in this year's awards. We have received over 300 votes.
300, yes!
So, let me use the podium, because y'all remember in school when people would graduate, they'd be like, up next, we're gonna bring blah, blah, blah.
So they can accept the award on the podium.
Anyways, all right, so our first award is the Legacy Award. This award is presented to outstanding members of the trans and gender nonconforming community who have worked tirelessly to create change, inspire and move our community to a positive direction, and improve the quality of lives of many trans and gender nonconforming folks. Are y'all ready? Can we get a drum roll? Little foot stomp, little hand tap? The winner of the Legacy Award is Holy Old Man Boo!
Yes. And before we present this award, I just want y'all to know that we don't have the awards itself. The award's so heavy and so expensive that they're gonna have to get them at the end of the show, because they're, they have gold in them and diamonds and all of that. So they will get them at the end of the show. Okay? So yes, give us a speech.
So first of all, I didn't know this was coming, which is why I'm at a very rare loss for words. And the fact that this was done by vote even makes me more speechless. But all I can say is that I love my community with all my heart, that we bring such beauty and splendor and wonder to the world, and they just can't crush that out of us. So on behalf of everybody who's never stood here and been recognized and who's fighting the fight, I thank you so much for bestowing this honor upon me. I'm speechless, and I love you. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. And the awards are on the back. They're so expensive. The securities we have to put 5 securities around the awards because they're too expensive. Okay, are we ready for the next award? Okay, Champion of Change Award. Having a track record of doing the work and creating positive impacts to improve people's lives, we salute them. Our nominees are Bianca Simon, San Francisco Pride, and Ella para Tras Latinas. Now, the winner is, drums please. Oh, I'm the drums. I have many talents. Okay, the winner of the Champion of Change Award, mis hermanas Ella para Tras Latinas. Yes. La comunidad latina presente. Claro que sí. Yes. ¿Algunas palabras? They're gonna say some words.
Okay, everyone. Muchas gracias. Buenas noches. Voy a decirlo en español porque soy latina.
Okay. And I will translate it.
Okay. Muchas gracias por este reconocimiento que se le da a la comunidad trans latina.
Thank you for this recognition that the trans Latin community is getting tonight.
Muy agradecidas para que estemos muy incluidas y todas juntas seamos un poder.
We are so delightful to be nominated and to be included in this so we can all together be the power.
Y cuando yo diga trans, ustedes dicen power. 1, 2, 3.
When
Trans.
Power.
Trans.
Power.
Trans.
Power.
Trans.
Power.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias. Al final de la noche les damos el reconocimiento carísimo por cierto de París. Okay.
Let me turn the page again. You guys want a sexy page turn? All right. So our next award is the Trans Artist Award, the Daphne Dorman Artist Award. This award is being given to artists that are breaking barriers, uplifting, and bringing visibility to our community. The nominees for trans artists are the Bay Area Trans Mass Calendar, Tori Teasley, and DJ Rapture. Drum roll, please. I wish we had like a light dim. I like the drama. Can we get a little more drum, please? Yeah. The winner is Tori Teasley. Is Tori here today? We will be accepting this award on Tori's behalf. Let me wait for my sexy co-hostess. I hate to see her go, but I love to watch her leave. What can I say?
So they are not here to accept the award. We will accept it on their behalf. Give it up for Troy. Okay. Our next award is the Emerging Organizational Leadership Award, given to newly organized groups and entities that have dedicated lens of uplifting marginalized communities and creating action towards progress and equality. The nominees are Party Bar Bay Area, Trans Clinic, Fluid Coffee and Events. Okay, drums please. And the winner is Party Bar Bay Area. Accepting the award is now the only one, the gorgeous, the beautiful, my sister, Anjali Rami.
I am just the one behind all of this. So whoever is associated with Parivar, everybody in this room, because Parivar Bay Area means family. And we're so grateful. That trans hate is only going to be met by trans love. That is all what we know at Parivar Bay Area. And I really, really want to thank each one of you for keeping us ageless and keeping us emerging. We love it. And come out and support Parivar Bay Area. I came to San Francisco over 20 years ago, before I was born. And this crowd right here gives me so much strength. Let's give it up to Soma Arts for making tonight happen. We'll take all sorts of swag bags, baby. And thank you for the legends who made this happen every year. And I'm just so grateful on behalf of Parivar Bay Area. There's a whole lot of people that are shy. I don't know why, did not come up here with me. But I really want to say one thing. We got to stand together. And that is why Parivar is so intentional in building transgender intersectional unity. I really need each one of you to stand with each other. Let's put our differences aside. Let's not think with the mindset of lack. We can be in this together, and we can pass 400 fucking bills that are going to uplift our trans lives. Thank you very much. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, next award, please.
All right. The next award is the Forerunner Award, given to specific trans-led organizations and programs. This recognition showcases vitality and great service provided by these organizations for the greater trans and GNC community. The nominees for the Forerunner Award are Rosen Creative House and LGBT Asylum Project. I'll do the drum roll because I made y'all do a lot. And anyways, there we go. That's why I love her. Okay. The winner is LGBT Asylum Project. Speech, speech, speech.
Hi everyone. My name is Keenan Arun and I'm the Director of Operations for the LGBT Asylum Project. Thank you so much. We're getting this award for our pro bono services on our TGNCI defensive asylum cases. In 2022, thanks to SF OSEA and our collaboration with ELA para Translatinas, we began providing 100% pro bono legal services for TGNCI defensive asylum cases, and we are currently the only organization providing that specific service for free in San Francisco. It is my honor to accept this award on behalf of our team, our Transgender Immigrants Coalition with Parivar Bay Area, and ELA para Translatinas. And as a cis gay man and as an ally, I can assure you that we will keep using our breath, our voices, our platforms to fight for trans rights, to protect trans identities and celebrate trans identities. It was trans people that brought us to today with and for queer rights. It was Campton cafeteria riots. It was the first Pride. The first Pride was a riot that were both led by wonderful trans people. Trans is strong, trans is beautiful, but most importantly, trans is powerful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, we have come to the last award of the night, the Heritage Award. This recognition is given to groups and establishments who have served and provide support to the transgender and gender nonconforming communities. The one feature about these entities is that they inspire others to do the same. The nominees are Cia la Vida, El Rio, Lavender Pennant. Drums, please. And the winner is la organización que me vio nacer, ¡Cia la Vida! I know I saw Cia la Vida. They're not here? Okay, they left. Okay. So I'm going to set the award in their behalf. I was part of Cia la Vida. They're the ones that opened the doors for me. If it was not because of Cia la Vida and IFR, I won't be standing here and working in the field that I'm working on. So, oh, here it is. Okay. Claudia Cabrera, the director of Cia la Vida. Okay, so yes, if it was because of this beautiful, strong, powerful woman, I would not be here standing today. So I want to say thank you, Claudia.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for making this night possible, and then for this award that we are receiving. I'm so excited. I cannot believe it. And well, Cia la Vida was founded in 1985 because of the AIDS epidemic at that time that was devastating the Latino community. And Instituto Familiar de la Raza, I think, has been a pioneer for several occasions when it is needed. IFR has been there for their community. So I'm so proud to be part of IFR, and thank you so much for this award. And que viva la comunidad trans.
Claro que sí, que viva! Thank you. Now we're gonna play a little clip. Action.
San Francisco Community Health Center provides affordable health care for so many of our neighbors in need, and this vital community resource needs your support. Hosted by ABC7 Mornings' Reggie Akey and featuring a spectacular concert by Grammy Award nominee Martha Wash, join us on Saturday, April 29th at the beautiful Hyatt Regency San Francisco for the Show of Hope 36th Annual Gala benefiting San Francisco Community Health Center. For tickets and info, call 415-292-3400 or visit SF
For so many years, African American people had not had a seat at the table, especially African American transgender women. Sometimes people miss the mark when it comes to an all-inclusive agency. But here at San Francisco Community Health, we get it. We understand the assignment. That is one of the ingredients that make our recipe great. I want to see trans women sitting at every table there is created in the world. There is created in the world.
Woo! Give it up for San Francisco Community Health Center for making all this happen. Yes. Wow. Can y'all? Oh my God. Can we give it up for all the awardees that won tonight? And for all the nominees that didn't won, but they're a part of the community and they're doing an amazing, awesome job. So just give it up for all of them tonight. Big thank you to our community for nominating the voting. This would not be happen without y'all. So we are at the end of our program and we want to say good night.
It's that Tito's.
Oh, that Tito's are hitting. Okay. We want to say good night, but first, our final performer,
Bianca Simone. All right, y'all, let me read this. Bianca Simone is a seasoned entertainer throughout the Bay Area with over 20 years of experience as an illusionist, model, and actress. When Simone walks into a room, she owns it. A dynamic performer with a larger-than-life personality. Currently living in San Francisco, Simone is a featured illusionist at the world-famous cabaret/restaurant Asia SF. Make some noise. And has several independent films credits, including Ese Hombre by Natalie L. Chang and What's the Tea by Cecilio Asuncion. And Tribeca 2020 film winner Lorelei Sabrina Doyle. In 2010, Bianca Simone swept the Bay Area pageant circuit, capturing 2 titles, Catwalk, which is San Francisco's leading all-transgender model pageant, and Lady Golden Gate, a Polynesian pageant geared towards education. In 2016, she went on to capture the national title of Miss Gay United States, then the $5,000 title of Miss Cabaret in Cincinnati, Ohio. Simone has served as a transgender ambassador at Kingdom Tonga and had the privilege of awarding several scholarships to transgendered youth. Bianca is still an active member of the trans community and serves on several advisory boards. Once she finishes, and once I flip this page, let me tell you, DJ Rapture will spit, DJ Rapture will spin beats to carry us home. Do not forget, our official after party is at the Oasis. Yeah, that's my home bar. For Legacy, the all-trans drag cabaret, produced by Fluid.
I'm Alejandra de la Vega.
I am Helixer Gender Bentwell.
It's been a pleasure hosting tonight. Muchas gracias, mi comunidad. Nos vemos el próximo año. Se les quiere.
Let's give it up for Bianca!
Is raindrops falling on the rooftop. Oh baby, tell me why'd you have to go? 'Cause this pain I feel, it won't go away. And today I'm officially missing you. I thought that from this heartache I could escape, but I've run it long enough to know Said every little thing you do. Hey baby, says stays on my mind. And I'm officially. All I do is lay you down. 2 years full of tears from looking at your face on the wall. Just a week ago you were my baby. Now I don't even know you at all. I don't know you at all. Well, I wish that you would call me right now, so that I could get through to you somehow. But I guess it's safe to say